FNCS season is officially back, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys everything you need to know about FNCS Major 2, including how you can actually qualify for the finals and exactly how many points you're going to need to make finals. Alright, let's start off by reading this just whole paragraph of information that they give you. They says, reach platinum rank in Chapter 5 Season 2 to unlock this event. There is a total of 4 rounds on EU and NA, 3 rounds on Asia, Brazil, Middle East, and OCE for Open Qualifier 1. The top 2,000 duos on NA and EU, the top 1,000 duos on Asia, Brazil, Middle East, and OCE from round 1 will advance to round 2. And then the top 1,000 duos on NA and EU, the top 250 duos on Asia, Brazil, Middle East, and OCE from round 2 will advance to round 3. And then the top 250 duos on NA and EU will advance to round 4. Each Open Qualifier, teams will accumulate series points based on each Open Qualifier's result. The top teams on the series leaderboard after 2 Open Qualifiers will advance to the semifinals, and then obviously players must be at least 13 years or older. So that is a lot of information to take in. Let me basically just start off by explaining what all that means. So obviously you have to reach platinum ranked in ranked battle royale. Both you and your duo must be in at least platinum to even be able to queue up for this tournament. So if it says that this tournament is locked for you, that is because you are most likely not in platinum ranked for battle royale. Then you need to know actually how many total rounds there are. So if you're on EU or NA, you're going to have 4 rounds, and if you're on Asia, Brazil, Middle East, or OCE, you're going to have to go through 3 rounds. If you guys do need a duo for this tournament, comment down below looking for duo. Just say simple things about yourself like what region you play on, because this tournament is region locked and you are only allowed to play on one region. If you're on a console, if you're on a PC, if you have any earnings, and then the most important part and the thing you want to comment is if whether or not you're an IGL or a fragger. If you don't know the difference between an IGL and a fragger, the IGL is basically the end game leader. That is what it stands for, and the end game leader is the person that leads all the rotates and is the person that is leading the fragger, and the fragger is the one who is looking for eliminations, the one who is looking for refreshes. So if you're a better fighter, I would say that you are a fragger, and if you're a smarter player, I would definitely say that you're an IGL. Looking at the actual scoring format for this tournament, 25 points total for a win, and then 2 points for every single elimination. So this is basically the exact same scoring format as last season's FNCS, and I'm pretty sure it's the same one as the one before that as well. If you look at the actual prize pool for it, it is $1.8 million in total prizing across every single region. So that is super cool to see how much money they are still giving away. But 65 points for a win and 2 points for every single eliminations means a lot of different things. It means that there is a lot of placement points to go around in this tournament, but also eliminations being 2 points, so they are still very valuable to get. So that's why you guys have to have a team that is very balanced between like good fighting skills as well as just being smart in general. In your first game, I would recommend that you guys fight a little bit more if you are a better fighting team. And if you're not a good W key team, obviously you can play for more placement, but you are still going to need to get eliminations in this tournament to be able to qualify through each of the rounds. And also you're just going to need to know how to get eliminations in general to be able to get refreshes end game to get your materials back. One of the key things that I feel like I don't see enough people talk about is how important drop spots are in FNCS. If you're able to master a drop spot and master off spawn fighting, you guys will be able to play way more consistently than a team that pretty much just lands somewhere different every single game. They get wiped off spawn very fast, and they end up running out of games quicker than the duo that knows a consistent drop spot, and they know how to loot there, they know the rotations out of there, they know how to get storm surge out of there, because storm surge is another one of the biggest things in Fortnite and is a reason why so many teams struggle, because they don't know how to get storm surge. If you have a consistent storm surge route that consists of you maybe like going on top of a mountain, or maybe you guys are just such a good fighting team that you decide to W key every single game to get your storm surge and you take fights to get storm surge, just whatever plan you guys have to get storm surge is you need to have that set before the tournament actually starts. A very good way to practice storm surge is obviously just by like playing things such as scrims, but you guys also want to know how to fight, and you want to make sure that your aim is warmed up before. There's many different good practice maps out there that you can practice, like long range aim, that you can practice aiming on each other, just different things like that. But with all that yapping out the way, I think it is finally time that we can get into exactly how many points you're going to need to get to qualify for the FNCS finals every single week, to be able to get your series points up, to be able to eventually make grand finals, and you guys all know, to be able to make money and to be able to also qualify for the global championships in Texas this year. All right, let's start off with the biggest region of EU. So for the session 1, it is the top 2,000 players qualify. In EU, you're going to need to get around 350 points to make it to round 2. On NA Central, it is also the top 2,000 players, and you're going to need to get around 340 points. And then for OCE, Asia, Brazil, and Middle East, it is the top 1,000 players, and you're going to need to get around 280 points. All right, moving on to round 2 now. It is going to be the top 1,000 people that are able to qualify, and for EU and NA Central, you're going to need to get around 165 points to be able to qualify from round 2 to round 3. It is the exact same same for Europe and NA Central, since it is pretty much the exact same amount of players. But for OCE, Asia, Middle East, and Brazil, you're going to need to get in the top 250, and to get that, you're going to need to get around 210 points. All right, now we're getting into round 3 to round 4. This is by far the hardest round that all the pros say. Making it from round 3 to round 4 is one of the most difficult things, because it is only the top 250 teams that are able to qualify. And for EU and NA Central, once again, is the exact same amount of points. You're going to need to get around 220 points to be able to make it into the finals for the week, for whatever week you are playing in of the FNCS Open qualifiers. For OCE, since you are already in the final round, if you guys want to be able to place top 10, you're going to need to get around 300 points in the actual finals to place top 10 and get as many series points as possible. But before I get into the final part of this video, I haven't done any quick promo for the actual monthly VBuck giveaways that I run on my channel. If you guys want to enter into these VBuck giveaways, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, because we are trying to hit 40,000 subs as soon as possible. We've been grinding every single day, and if every single person that is seeing this video just subscribes to the channel right now, I know we can hit that 40k goal as soon as possible. The next thing that you need to do is turn on notifications and then drop a like on this video. And then the most important part to enter into the VBuck giveaway is to make sure that you are using code KDOG in the Fortnite item shop. The reason why you want to make sure you are using code KDOG is because every 100 people that use my code, I actually give back $10 in V-Bucks to you guys. So if you guys just want to support me a little bit extra, make sure that you just use code KDOG in the Fortnite item shop, because every 100 people that use my code, I give back $10 in V-Bucks to you guys. I still have to give away the V-Bucks from last month, so the first person to go and DM me over on my Twitter, just actually KDOG, I'll be giving you guys the $10 in V-Bucks that you actually won from last month, since I still have to do that. And then this month we are going for like 500 people on the code, so just make sure that you do use code KDOG in the Fortnite item shop. Other than that, man, if you guys have any other questions, just make sure to comment it down below. I'm going to be trying to respond to as many people as I possibly can on this video. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, drop a dislike if you didn't like it. Either one will not hurt my feelings. But if you're going to be dropping a dislike, I would really appreciate if you could comment what you disliked about the video, so I know and I can change it for the next time. Other than that, that was pretty much all for today's video. Thank you all so much for the support recently. I really do appreciate all the support you guys have showed to the channel. For the rest of this video, I'm just going to show Pollo's game winning right here in the actual FNCS Grand Finals from last season. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and use code KDOG in the Fortnite item shop. Love all you guys. Thank God for another day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.
I have one build.
And storm behind
Good.
behind. We're fine.
Good. I have no mats. Here, take extras here. Busy.
7 builds. Go
Drop down,
you
we're
go
the only duo, just drop down. Coming up. Dead.
Just jump in, or heal.
I got flop.
Give me. No, stop.
Here. I'm dropping.
Does he have heal up?